Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. Witness what's going on, what's happening, man. Listen, thank you guys for checking out the channel. I do appreciate it. Click the like button, click the subscribe button. Check out this video that's going on right now. This is my 1973 or 74 Maverick. I don't even remember, but this is a Maverick that I'm fixing on. And it's a lot going on with this car here, man. In this video, I'm just going to breeze you through basically what I have done to the car. And this is the body of the car. It's not in the greatest condition. It was in a flood, and I'm gonna let the video run just a little bit to give you guys a gist of what I'm up against with this car, or in the beginning stages when I just picked up the car.
The interior is tattered. Everybody knows that's a given. That will happen. Interior is tattered all the way up. I yanked the headliner out. I'm not finished quite yet, but there's a few things that happened with the car. I cleaned out the trunk. Most of the stuff is inside there. There's an axle in there. Now you sit there and say, hey, why is that axle in there? Well, when I purchased the car, the guy told me that the axle was out the car. I didn't think anything of it. Now, hope you can follow me on this. The axle was out the car. The guy was about to take out the transmission, or something happened to the transmission. We do not know. So water had to be in up to here. Now the transmission doesn't have a drive shaft. So what would happen? Water got inside the transmission. Now here's how I found that out. When the flatbed was taking the car, and the water was just dripping out of the transmission. I mean, pouring out. It was at least a liter of water coming out. You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything with the body. My whole thing is this thing worth to do? Now, I'll let you guys look at it.
As you can see, man, the car is not that bad, but it's bad. It's rusty in the back, up there, up top, inside. You know, it's bad. I'm just fast forwarding the video to just go through it real quick, but this is what we're working with. But what I wanted to do really was to cut the inside of that engine bay right there. I had to, you know, it's shock towers, you know, cut right there. So I taped it up, made a little slit right there, and then go up underneath here and check to see if everything is clearing underneath there, and everything looks like a go. So, you know, then you just go up top back again and check everything else, and you just start to cut and make everything happen.
But now, the other part, as far as trying to get this over here right, that's going to be a challenge to really get a good angle, because I got to find a good angle to go down there, and I just want to get it right. So alright, we had cut a line, and that's all you got to do. So we're going to go over this side and really start cutting a line over there too. Get with it. Yes, yeah, we did the unthinkable. Got to get all this stuff out. Yeah, this metal is heavy, boy. They don't make cars like this no more. This right here can make a Honda door. Alright, we had cut this thing up, and I had missed my mark. That side is a little bit more cut more. I made a template, and the template showed me that I didn't cut as deep as I should. If you look here, that's where the mark should have stopped. And then on this side, the mark is right there. So I didn't go as deep. So now I'm going to have to cut it just a little bit, size it up to there, and then go deep. So it has a gap right there that we have to weld in like we did this side. So a couple of hours after that, man, I went to the junkyard and I said, yo man, y'all gotta have some iron there. This will work. This will work. So I cut down here, I'm gonna cut across there, and that should be enough for me. So that's what I'm about to do, go across it, and that's it. And then we'll go from there. But So we got it right, but I mean, it doesn't look great. I mean, you can kind of see that, but you just weld that up and it'll be nice and dandy. See, it's best to just cut off that little nub there. Yes, you can finesse it and go around it and make it look cute, but it just doesn't make any sense because I won't be able to grind in between it to make that shape. I can go straight across. That's easy. Wow. Two. Alright, I ran out of, like I said, my welding skills are not great, but the only time I can weld good when there's a big ass gap like that. I don't have there's nobody here to help me push that in, so I have to fill the gaps. And that's down here. I try to repair, grind all that stuff and repair. That welds are horrible because it was a repair and it sucks. And then I still have to go underneath here and finish this up, and then that'll be. So fast forward, man, here is the finished product. This is the best what I can do with a welder, man. It's a 90 amp welder. What do you want? And I redid the seams on where the stick welder just made holes, and I made it look decent, man. It's good to go. Both sides look good. You can check it out, man. Boxed in. That little area that I grounded out looks great. Looks great. And it works a lot.
After we got that all done, we made a belly bar, but the belly bar is not that great because if you look underneath, it's too big. Womp womp. So anyway, we went and start doing the rear axle now. This is the crazy part. This is an axle that we got from out of the junkyard, from out of Ford Explorer 8.8 rear. You know that these axles are off-centered, so you have to chop it on the other side and get it right. So I'm just about to strip all the stuff down off of it to prep it to get it cut and chopped and all of that stuff. So, and those things too, I'm going to be using those leaf springs off the Ford Explorer to put on the Maverick, because you know I'm just going to use those leaf springs just for now. Let's go ahead and get you through the video and let you see what's going on. We're going to be cutting this. We're going to be cutting this and getting this situated. I'm just going to cut it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to weld it up or nothing. Just cut it, get the axles out and everything like that. Man, I ain't supposed to be using this, but I'm using it. There. Oh, there we go. So I'm over here with this 3-inch angle iron here, or U-angle, whatever you want to call this thing here. I'm using this, put it on top of here, across here. But what I'm going to do is, because I don't think this is going to be good enough, I am just going to use a grinder and grind the line that's in there. It's going to be nice and straight. Get it over here. If I cut into that, that's fine. Because I'm going to go here, then come here, and boom. Because somewhere in here I'm going to be cutting it, so it'll still line up. So I have, you know, something to put this thing back in the right order. Plus I will have a real solid line. That thing is a straight line. I'm just going to work with it as much as I can. And then from there, once I cut it, I'm going to go from, I'm going to go 2 7/8 this way. And I should get a nice clean line. Again, I'm not going to use the camera too much on this. I'm just rocking this thing back and forth like so. Man, let me tell you something. I gotta use this. I'm just gonna follow that line and cut a groove in it and watch this blade and go straight. If it's crooked like that, no. I'm just gonna take my time. That's why I don't have the welder in here. I ain't got no argon in here. I'm sitting up here just cutting. So I had to cut that thing up, and as I'm cutting and cutting and cutting, I'm just gonna fast forward through this. And then we've gotten it welded up, and then we had to do the pinion angle. And we'll do that part in the next video because this part of the video got too long. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV. Hope you guys were enlightened, and I'll see you guys on the flip side on the Maverick project. See ya.